Hey everyone, welcome back to 3D6 Down the Line, the most criminally underwatched actual play series on the internet. We are back again to finish up our Shadowdark RPG Amuse-bouche, headed up by Mike in the GM's chair. Take it away, Mike.
Hey guys, I just didn't feel good leaving us right at the point where I was finally going to get to kill Ted. So I thought, not just you, Ted, everybody. But I thought it would be kind of cool. Like, thank you guys for indulging me and just letting me finish this up. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had wandered into the temple with the large statue of the Nautiloid Mother. They had explored the pools where peasants were being submerged and slowly, painfully over the course of days, changed into those weird nautiloid-faced berserkers. And while they left that room, went back to the temple. They heard a secret door that they had not discovered back in the changing pools room open, and peeping through the door, they made out the shape of several figures coming towards them. And that's kind of where we left off, right at the point where the players could do something cool or run away or whatever. So I figured, give me a chance to leave some hats on the ground and let's go.
Hats on the ground, baby.
So that's kind of the scenario. I'm going to give you guys like a round to basically just like, that they're there. You don't know how many of them there are because the room is dark. But you heard and you saw a silhouette of the secret door, which is kind of down here on the western wall of that's directly in line with the doorway that you're peeping through. So you saw them come through, but you can't get a good idea on how many there are. So go.
All right. So I remember the very last thing that Eveline did was drink her potion of invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
So as invisible, she's going to like hook around and kind of press herself against the wall of that room to the right. So she's out of that hallway and just kind of like up against the wall to the.
And you're giving a warning to the rest of the players, right? Because you were the one who saw them coming through.
Absolutely. Yes, everyone, we're about to have company. Bye. Duck around that corner.
And we've got the peasant or whoever it was that was chained to the wall with us, right?
Yeah, I'm going to say that you took him with you. He wasn't chained. He was just tied up and left on the floor.
Okay. And so the issue here is, do we want to beat a fighting retreat, just go for broke and slay them, or just run away and try and get this guy home and collect the reward for saving a single peasant, which probably isn't very big? Anybody feel strongly?
Just as a point of clarification, the elemental types we saw last session were water, mud. They were sort of a liquid. What's?
No, they just had a mud-like language.
Just a mud-like language. They weren't physically manifest as them. They're humanoid, but they weren't. Okay.
They had the tentacle faces. They're probably what's being made in those pools out of peasants.
Yes. So sorry. My memory lapsed there. You're right.
And did these guys look like those other guys?
Well, Matt, I'm going to say that you only saw their silhouettes, so you really couldn't get any distinguishing features from them other than humanoid and armed, right? You saw the silhouettes of like long serpentine-shaped great swords that they had and spears.
Gross. Okay.
I suspect they're coming from that other room, but
I have a plan.
Let's hear it.
Protection from evil on myself.
How long does that last, Ed?
Oh, crap. It's a focus spell. That's disappointing. I hadn't noticed that.
Just focus. I can just focus, man.
Can I focus?
Let's do this, guys. I'm going to give everyone... Hold on one sec, Ted. I'm going to give everyone an action and a move. We're going to say that you have one free round to prepare. So let's just go around the horn. And this time I have David at the top. So David, you tell me what you're doing first.
I'm going to retreat as fast as I can eastward so that I can use that door as a bottleneck if they come chasing after. So I'm gonna.
Okay, so you're going to be on the far eastern wall.
No, I'm going to be right here.
Okay.
Sorry,
We're already
right
in
at
that
the door.
room, aren't we?
You're in that room. Yeah, you guys are in this room with the
I'm
mother.
I thought we were planning to go in there and okay. I'm caught up now. My mistake. Yes. So no. I'll walk up to the doorway with my warhammer at the ready, basically for them to come through.
Okay. And next up, Ted, where are you going to go?
All right, I'll stand next to him, shield up, sword out, and let's see. I burned my holy weapon last time, right? That I failed that spell, and I've used blind and deafen. Protection evil is a focus spell.
You used blind and deafen, Ted, but you didn't lose it.
Oh, right. Aha. Of course, it only affects one creature, but and that's another focus spell. Right. I'm just going to stand and deliver. Should they come? No. Yeah. That's all I'll do. Yep.
Okay. John, bag mulk.
I'll be on the other side of the door with my greatsword out.
All right. So all three of you. I'm gonna just say, like, at that door. It's not like it's a massive door. Two people can be ready to engage in melee at that door, right?
I'm in chainmail and have a warhammer. FYI.
Chainmail, and I have a long sword.
Okay, I'll stand in the middle of the room.
Okay.
I think it might be worthwhile. Can we do one more thing, Mike? Sorry, just to throw a lit torch into the room they're in, so that they're backlit for our visibility. Does that make sense,
I'm just
guys?
going to warn you, though, Ted or David, that everything here is very wet. Okay. Throwing a torch actually has like a rule system here in Shadowdark because light is so important. Sure. There's a pretty high chance that it will just go out if you throw it.
How about we take 3 torches and stack them together to make a campfire?
Somebody read the rule book.
Somebody read the rule book.
I love that, by the way.
Where are you going to do that? Are you going to do that in this room?
Yeah, I think sort of behind us to cast light, sufficiently that we can see to fight.
Why don't we just put it right in the doorway as a block?
Right now, I think that Eveline was holding our light source. I think she was holding the torch, wasn't she?
I think so. We'll just say yes, Matt.
Right? Yeah. So you guys can build a fire if you want. She's gonna hold that torch on the ground, so it looks, because she's invisible, right? It's gonna look like it's on the ground, but she's got her hand on it. She's holding it slightly above the ground. So it's going to look like we dropped a torch there, but really she's holding it slightly above the wet so it won't go out.
What is the goal? What is the goal here?
I don't know what your goal
just
is.
So we can see. Just so we can see. But
I don't know what Matt's goal is. My goal was to have a fire or a light source that would be stable.
No, I mean, are we want to kill these guys? What are we doing here? What's the plan?
Let's fight them.
Yeah, let's kill them.
Okay.
Do you not want to?
No, I just didn't know. Do we need to fight these guys, or what's the goal?
Total victory over all of our foes and the glorification of Madeira the Covenant for the greater good of law and order.
Okay, so we're fighting.
We're fighting. Let
me clarify. I was springboarding on Ted.
You guys should also listen to John here. I mean, it sounds like he's got a different idea than the rest of you guys.
I don't have a different idea. I just don't know. Should we be entering into violent confrontation with somebody without a real need to?
All right. Well, to clarify why I suggested the hallway fire, as I wanted to create an obstacle, I was springboarding on Ted's idea, and I thought, a 3-torch fire would be less likely to diffuse and would be more likely to slow their pursuit or weaken their attack.
Right. And then my follow-up is, if they're going to pursue us, where are we going?
North.
I mean, we should. There's unless the mind flayer that made a deal with David's other character is in the way. We've basically
brain eater, Ted. It's a brain eater.
Beg your pardon, brain eater. We can just run out of here.
And we know that nobody's followed us from the north because my alarm would have gone off.
Right.
Okay. I have one question to follow up on John's that I think will be more clarifying for all of us.
Okay.
Do we or do we not want to explore the current room we're in the statue? If not, we should beat it and run. And it's not important. If we do, we have to fight these guys. I think that is the clarifying question. So do we want to explore this room?
I don't have enough bring back to the church to tithe with. So I need to.
We're fighting them. Yeah.
I want stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
We kill some baddies. We loot the temple. We find the stash of all the gold. And I can make a nice donation. We get a new sacristy. It'll be great.
Okay.
So,
All right. So I have the general idea. So we have Clarn and Estin standing guard next to the door. Bagmulk is kind of like posted up right in front of the statue of the mother, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Aveline, where are you?
I am in the room that the guys are coming from, but invisible and kind of around the corner to stay out of the way.
You're in here?
I want to be able to come in from behind them.
Okay, that's awesome. But weren't you the one carrying the torch? I'm so confused now,
That's the
Matt.
whole point about
that's what
holding
confused
the
me early
torch.
on where we were, because I thought Matt said, okay, this is.
So
Yeah,
if you are
that's why
invisible holding a torch, you are casting a light.
That's why I said I'm going to hold it down close, put my hand on the ground, holding the torch, so it looks like the torch is dropped on the ground.
Sure.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Like I'm invisible. They're going to see a torch on the ground. That's it.
Got
That
it.
makes a lot more sense. Sorry. Earlier, I thought Matt said he went east, and which is why I was confused in which room we were in. This makes a lot more sense. I see your trickery now,
okay.
Matt. Because
Yeah,
you want
I
to get him
went-
from behind. Yeah.
Yeah, I went
All right,
west. I'm going to let them all go, and then I'll come from behind. Kill.
All right.
Love it.
So
Let's
that
do it.
changes a little bit of what my description was before. Because
Okay.
now you're in a room with light watching them approach. Okay.
Okay.
So Matt, you see 4 long, lightly purplish skinned figures, long and skinny, right? Like it looks like their muscles have kind of melted away into like kind of ropey, stringy like muscles along their arms and legs. They're completely bald. Their heads have elongated, and they have that beak mouth that I was telling you about with like the tendrils that come down around it. They're wearing rotten jungle clothing with no shoes. And you see that 2 of them are carrying spears, 2 of them are carrying greatswords. As they come up as they approach the door, they're like fanned out, not clustered together. And they're moving as stealthily as they possibly can. One of them makes a beeline for your torch and tries to pick it up and throw it into one of the pools with the guys.
Can I make an action in that case?
You can.
And I will.
So we're going to give you
blind.
guys. We're going to give you guys a surprise round. Okay, so you have a surprise round. We'll just start. Ted, you have the first thing. You seem like you're jumping at the key, so you can go first. And then David, John, and then Matt. Okay, go ahead.
I will divinely censure that guy trying to grab the torch, and I will try to blind him.
Okay.
Okay, so that's DC 12 to cast. I have a 1d20 plus 4, and I rolled a 13, so I have blinded him. There's a holy word is spoken, and his eyes go black, and he cannot see, and he staggers back in shock and horror.
All right.
Unable to grasp the torch, he can no longer see.
He does. He goes blind, but you hear him yell in a language. Who was it that speaks primordial?
Yes.
An evil spellcaster has taken my eyes, like Lothar. And then, the others basically like, see, they're not stupid.
They don't care. They're like, well, I never liked Murray anyway.
Yeah. They actually start backing away from the door a little bit. Oh, yeah. So Ted, you're exposed though in that doorway, like looking at them and smiting them with the power of your god. Okay.
That's right.
So they see him and they see you and they point at you and they say, "Evil spellcaster, he's here to defile the mother."
And I will curse them in primordial and tell them that their mother is a false god and only Madeira the Covenant has the path of righteousness. And observe, I have blinded your friend with the word
That's
of my
all you get
Lord.
for your free action there. And
Yeah.
doing the scenery there, Ted. David, what are you going to do?
I was going to smite them with my Warhammer, but I'm getting a Xenomorph doesn't like fire vibe here, guys. They both tried to toss your flame in the water immediately, Matt. So I think I'm going to pull another torch and light it, and toss it down the corridor at one of them if I can. and see how they respond to it.
Are you trying to hit them, or are you just trying to?
I mean, if I can, right, I'll attempt. I might as well try to hit them, but I want to see their reaction to fire.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'll just say, yeah, go ahead and make a 2-hit roll. You're going to take let's do a -2 because it's a really crappy improvised weapon.
I rolled a 17, so that's a 15. I have no dex modifier, so that's a 15.
Not bad.
Okay.
I hope.
David, go ahead and it's going to do a D2 plus 1 point of fire damage to him. Okay.
Okay.
A D2 that can be any die just split in half. You tell me what you get.
What I'll do. All right.
And
I rolled a 1. So.
Fine. So you do 2 points of fire damage, not to the guy who's blind. I assume you wanted to hit a different one.
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, John, are you doing anything?
I will attack the first one that makes it past the cleric dwarf gauntlet.
Okay. They look like they're backing away, like they were hoping to catch you unawares. So they're backing back towards the secret door, which you can see down that little corridor from your vantage point.
Then I hang out.
Okay.
All right,
Mike, was there any special reaction from the fire? Sorry, Matt.
I'll tell you what the reaction is on their turn.
Cool. Yeah.
With my surprise round, I just want to grab one of my iron spikes because I know any attack or spell is going to end my invisibility. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to throw it over their heads to the back corner of the room, like there's something back there. Back towards
where they came from.
Yeah, like behind them where they came from. Just like chuck it over their heads.
And that's your torch, right? Sorry, I was looking something up.
No, an iron spike.
An iron spike. Okay.
So
Yeah,
clang,
no
clang,
problem.
clang.
It goes clang, 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 like right at like their doorway. Okay. If that's everyone's actions matter, you get a move too.
No, I'm going to stay right where I am. Keep the torch immobile, like it's just laying there on the ground.
Got it. All right. So on their turn, the guy who gets hit with the flame says, first, let me check and see what happens with the torch real quick.
No problem.
All right. I'm just going to call it on a 1 through 3 on a D6. It goes out, the one that you threw.
Okay.
That's a 6, so it stays lit. David, we're just going to call it as being like right here, okay? Let's see here. What's realistic? Doomp.
Nice.
Okay, because you threw it all the way down that corridor and hit that dude. It's a pretty good shot. So now you have a light radius that fills up maybe about half that room, plus Matt's torch, which is going to be like somewhere right around here. So it disappears into darkness, like right around this area. God, my drawing is terrible. So they basically are all going to turn tail and they're going to run. And you see that secret door open again.
They might be going to get Papa. I think we should pull the statue down post haste.
He would eat them. Well, I don't think we heard that, but he talked, whatever his name is, Klaxul. Klaxul was talking about like he ate them, like they were scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think you're right. I think like we either now like assault this statue and try and loot the room and whatever, or we just leave.
Mike, I have a grappling hook and a rope.
Yeah, we got that stuff.
I heft it up on the shoulder of the statue and get a.
Yeah, let's bring it down.
I mean, this statue is massive, dude. This is a 12-foot tall statue.
No problem.
Yeah, man. We can pull down a statue of Lenin. We can pull down this. Come on.
I think they had trucks doing that, Ted. I think they had trucks doing that. So,
we have other those. We have those other columns in that room. You can use those as a pulley.
And I would even say that my warhammer and a couple of iron spikes at the base of it might weaken the stone. So why don't the three of you start pulling and I go?
Okay. It's gonna take. I will totally allow you guys to do this. It's gonna take probably 2 lengths of rope, or your one rope tied twice, your grappling hook, the spikes, the hammer, and it's probably going to take like 3 turns to do it. It's probably going to be like 30 minutes to set it up and then to work at it and then to try and pull it over. You guys going to take that time?
Search it for secret doors then first.
Sure.
Are you going to take that time?
Yeah, let's take the time to search the room, particularly the statue.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
No.
I was going to say, speaking of secret doors, we saw them retreat. Did we hear the door close? I know it's in darkness, but
you were in it, Matt. So you saw the door basically like shut. Right. There was like a very faint glow of light behind it. And then, but it seemed bright because it was in such a dark room. And then you see it shut again.
We want to barricade their way back in with spikes.
That's what I was saying. Like while you guys are looking in that room, I'm going to go spike that secret door shut so they can't come back on us.
Yeah. John, what do you want to do?
We can pull the statue down.
Well, we're going to try and search it first.
Yep. Go for it.
Do you want to do that too, or you got another idea?
No, go for it.
Okay. Search for secret doors, Mike.
Okay.
Looking at the statue, the base, pulling on the arms, and I think also we should maybe check the columns around it in case that's where there's like a activation something, or the columns rotate or something crazy.
Okay. It's going to take a turn.
Yeah.
You find at the base of the statue, in a secret compartment, wide open, you find a leather sack with 6 gems in it.
6 big gems or 6 tiny little garnet things?
Let's just say that they are all probably about worth 30 gold each.
Okay.
That's not terrible. Wonder where all the gold is. Well, all right, let's take those.
Mother eats it.
So now you have about, what did I say? What is that? 30 times 6? 180?
Yeah.
180 GP worth of treasure right there.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Are you going to do anything with it, with the statue, with the outraised hands? Said the DM to the players who are.
You guys want to put a gem in the hands and see what happens?
And see what happens. Well,
if it just falls through to the bottom again.
So also while they're doing that, so I spiked the door closed. I know we killed one of the guys that was in the transformation pools.
Yeah.
I'm going to look in the other ones and see if there's any stuff in there. I don't want to go in.
No, I got
you.
The water is very murky. To search it, you'd probably have to get in, which seems a little bit gross.
That seems a lot gross. Well, somebody's going to put some treasure in Mother's pan, so they're going to go in there anyway. So I might just wait for them to do that.
I do want to believe the water connects to the other waterway somehow, but I could be insane for thinking that way. Who knows? So why don't I'm going to take one of the gems and I'm going to ask the half-orc to put it in the hands of the mothers. He's very tall and seems like a amenable fellow.
I do it.
Okay. Do you say anything?
I make propitiations to the mother. I'm not exactly sure what, but
that's fine. Nothing happens, but you get a sense of something waiting, like waiting for something to be added.
I put more gems into the palms.
How many gems do you put in, John?
All 6.
All 6. Okay. And then you make your propitiations to the mother in a voice that you should not be able to understand, that is purely in your head. It says, "You are worthy. You may make one wish."
Dang.
What are you going to wish for?
I wish to be the ruler of the world.
John, you know better than to wish for things like that.
Wish for everyone else in this dungeon to disappear, and maybe we will too.
He's pretty airtight to me.
Of those? Yeah.
What happens
is he one of those
when
nice steel rulers, Mike, or is he one of those wooden ones that break?
Wish for a Maxim machine gun and 5,000 rounds.
Do you really wish to be the ruler of the world?
Yes.
No, I gotta look up wish. God damn it, John.
The only correct decision, by the way.
Wouldn't you have to look it up anyways?
Well, I know, but I mean, if you had said, I wish that I was the strongest man in the world, I'd give you a strength bonus. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've got it here, Mike. It says, make a single wish, stating it as exactly as possible. Your wish occurs, as interpreted by the GM.
If you make me the ruler of the world, I'll just play the other backup PC.
Well, no, what happens is you're suddenly the rule of the world, and all of the bureaucrats that need you to sign things come pouring into the dungeon, surrounding you entirely.
Yeah, what's the monkey paw part of this? What's the sort of Damocles?
I'm just fucking around. I can scale it back so we don't make this.
No.
I like it. And very appropriate.
You see,
Bagmulk has big dreams.
Bagmulk stands up straighter. An iron circlet, barbed, chased with gold and gems, appears on his head. His two-handed sword in one hand and an iron scepter topped with a giant diamond appears in the other head. His armor disappears and is now ornate robes of the finest sort. All of you feel the need to do whatever he has to say to you.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Now,
my liege.
My liege.
That doesn't change where he is. He is the ruler of the world in the bottom floor of the Wavestone Monolith, with only you as his retainers. Also, John, I'm going to need you, I'm sorry to say, but I'm going to need you to make a DC 18 wisdom check.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 15 and I have a +3, so I just hit it.
Oh my!
Yeah.
My God, you have this urge to walk into the other room and put yourself into one of the pools.
Absolutely.
And at first you're like, I shall do this and I shall conquer the Nautiloid people. And then you're like, I'm the ruler of the world, man. I don't need to do that bullshit. And you guys are so impressed with his willpower that you know you have chosen right in electing him dictator for life.
Wow.
My liege, may I make an offering to the mother?
There are 2 gems left, by the way. Only 4 of them disappear.
My liege, please.
That was only a 4 gem.
4 gem?
Adeline, your alarm spell goes off.
Guys. Someone's coming. Everyone, my liege. You're having retainers, new retainers coming from the north.
John.
Mm-hmm.
What is the title for your character now? And everyone has to refer to you as that, or they immediately take 1 hit point of loss.
The Dark Lord Bagmulk.
Nice.
All right.
That kind of a government. Okay.
They all look to you for leadership, Bagmulk, Dark Lord. What do you want to do?
What do you want to order us to do?
Yes, we are yours to command, Dark Lord Bagmulk.
I don't know. You can wait for the retain. Who do we think is coming from the
you
north?
don't get to say I don't know anymore, John. You are the leader.
This is the
Dark Lord.
There's some decisions.
The Dark Lord is wise. He must think. He must think.
Well, I'm not a good leader. Who's coming from the north?
Probably
I don't know. Somebody. Okay. I tell the Dark Lord. I set an alarm spell to anyone. If there was anyone coming, it would go. And there's someone coming. Dark Lord, what should we do? Dark Lord Bagmulk, what should we do?
Let's pull out our weapons and kill those people that come in.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will.
Where are you going to set up your battle lines?
Top of the
Dark
stairs.
Lord Bagmulk.
Don't leave it to me. Just do your thing.
As your general, I advise you to array your armies at the top of the stairs leading into this room.
Cool.
Excellent.
Yep.
There we go.
So Bagmulk's Dodi army traverses the stairs, setting up a shield wall at the top of the stairs with the pool right in front of them, with the 4 dark shapes floating around inside. They look hungry.
The pool is at the bottom of the stairs. The stairs go up from the pool into the temple.
Oh wait, which stairs are you talking about? I thought you meant from the statue room into the room with the
yeah, these stairs right here. This, see where it says up? So we're at the top of the stairs in this room.
Yes, you're going to right here, right?
That would be the bottom of the stairs.
Sure. Okay, but that's where you're going. Where are you going? You're staying here.
Yeah.
Top of the staircase. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so you go to the top of the staircase and you wait. So you're staying in the statue room. Eventually, you see 6 of those nautiloid-headed faces, and then lurking. Wait, you can't see shit because you only have a 30-foot torch. So you see them standing there, and you don't see anything else past that.
Okay.
Okay. Also, by the way, you have one more turn on your current torch.
Rutro.
I will use it to light the next torch.
Are you still?
We only have
any
one light source lit right now, right?
Yeah. Are there any sconces in this room, Mike, that we can just like stick the torch in so we don't have to worry about it?
Yeah, sadly, Matt, none of the worshipers in this temple seem to need light.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks, John. Or thanks, Mike.
No problem.
Yeah, John, I'm going to blame John for it too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, way to run a world, John.
You see
Gee.
6 figures, 3 with spears, 3 with great swords. They line up, and in the shadowy light, you see the robed figure of Klaxul, the brain
Oh,
eater,
man.
lurking in the back. And he says, "Your depredations of our holy site have come to an end, my friends. Submit willingly, and I shall give you the opportunity of joining our army. And if you do not, well, I have not eaten in some days."
That's a terrible deal. I don't accept it. I will. What? So, do you want to stand and fight, guys, or do you want to just go and tell them to, flip off, and we run for the secret door that they just vacated, and we try and get it right?
You spiked it shut.
Matt,
I mean, but
I want to run to the statue and make another wish. Can I run to the statue and make a wish?
All right, go make a wish. I'll defend the line.
I'm going to grab the 2 gems and Stormroof, my warhammer, run to the outreached hands.
Okay.
And throw both in there and say my, observances and worship.
You can do that, but we're going to start combat while that happens.
That's
okay,
fine.
so let's roll initiative.
All right.
Who's going?
I'll do it.
Okay, I got a 12.
I got a 13 modified with my dex of +1.
All right, you guys go. Are you going to charge? What are you doing?
That's
So
what I'm doing.
10-foot staircase, so 2 abreast can fight in there.
Actually, that staircase looks like it's 20 feet, so all of you guys could stay.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Bagmulk, will you join us in battle?
Sure.
Oh, Dark Lord. All right. All right. I think we should advance down the staircase the way the Atreides go to fight the Harkonnens in that first Dune movie that just came out, where they're and they step down in unison down the stairs, and we will step down and fight the evil, wobbly, rubbery, primordial, awful things.
I love it. Hey,
I'm going to do that, but I'm going to, Mike, go ahead.
I'm going to give John a luck token for being the dictator of the world. John, take a luck token.
Okay.
Everybody fighting at the top of the stairs at the mooks coming up towards you. You're all going to get a +1 to hit because you have the high ground.
Yes.
So just
Excellent.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
So
Is Matt going to join the battle line, or because I forgot he's a wizard?
Yeah, not only am I a wizard, my invisibility potion lasts for an hour unless I do something to attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm still invisible, and my one of my only offensive spells is gonna like knock out everything around me. So I don't want to be with you guys because it'll hurt you as much as it hurts them. So I'm gonna do my same trick before. I'm gonna go up, like as we're marching forward, I'm gonna march too, but I'm gonna like cut to the left and just like chill out against the wall there and like make it as far
you're going
left
into the room
as I
with the
can.
pool with the leeches, Matt?
Yeah, like we're all marching, right? If we're all marching forward
Down the stairs, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go with them, but I'm not going to engage with these guys. I'm going to cut to the left so I can get around behind them.
Got it. No problem. Okay. All right. It's the first round. You guys win. You guys can take an attack on the guys. I'm going to say who's up front. It's Bagmulk, Eston, and the wizard is hiding. David, you're back by the statue getting ready to make a wish, right?
Right.
Okay. Go ahead, Ted.
All right. I roll.
By the way, Matt, what was the duration for that blindness? I need to know.
That's Ted's blindness.
Ted.
What? Oh,
what
the
was
blindness?
The duration on your blindness?
Focus.
I assume your focus is over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he ran away, so I didn't do anything else.
Okay.
So, okay, I rolled a 14, Mike, and 14. I don't see any modifiers for my character for that.
Well, that'll do it anyway. Their ACs are 12. You get a +1 to hit for being on the high ground. And Ted, it should say under your weapon description, if you don't have a talent that gives you a bonus to hit, you don't get any additional pluses to hit.
On the character sheet you drew up under attacks, it just says longsword +0.
Yep.
D8.
And that's where it is. Okay.
All right. So I rolled a 5 for damage, and I assume that doubles because of the high ground. And
yeah, and then you kill like 6 at the one time.
Excellent. It's so great. All right, boss of the universe.
You're done. All right, let's see what Bagmulk, the Dark Lord, does. Go on.
I'd like to basically shove a couple of these guys aside and just make a beeline for the Mind Flare.
Okay.
Can I use?
You're going to have to go around the pool. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So the way Shadowdark does going through enemies is that there is a strength check that you have to make.
Does my grit apply?
It will, actually, yeah.
Nice.
So let me just look that up. Don't forget, John, you now have a luck token. I wish I had this open. Maybe it's on the inside cover.
Is that just like a meta reroll thing?
Yeah, basically, it's basically just like you get one reroll with that.
Got it. All right, so I'm rolling with advantage strength.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll. If it's high enough, I won't worry about looking it up.
I got a 21.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I think that'll do. That'll do, Pig.
Cool.
All right. So your movement is 30, John. So I'm going to say that you can basically get to. I took off my writing thing. You won't be able to get to him this turn. Mm-hmm. 30. You're going to get to about here.
Cool.
So on your next round, assuming he does not move, you should be able to get up to him.
Sweet.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to do an action also, Mike. I'm not going to cast. I'm not casting a spell. Does drinking a potion count as casting a spell? I don't think so. It shouldn't.
It doesn't actually. The way they describe the action economy here, as far as I understood it, was that you get an action. You can also multitask actions, and quaffing a potion that is like handy, like not retrieving from your pack, doesn't really count towards your action economy. So
okay. Well, I don't know if I have it handy or not, but
fine. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, he's going to drink his potion, and you don't get to see what happens. You don't get to know. Because I'm invisible.
Fine.
Amazing.
I mean, I tell you, but you can't see. If my liege were to ask, the Dark Lord Bagmulk, I would tell him. But yeah, he's occupied, so sorry.
I love
Suck
it.
Suck it, Bagmulk.
Do you want me to ask?
I think you can find out what he's doing.
Okay. All right. David, go ahead. What are you doing?
Okay, so I've offered Stormwolf my most treasured magical warhammer and the remaining gems onto the altar, and given my deep what was the word that John used that I'd never heard? Logophile, that is. Propitiations. Obeisance. Obeisance. Anyway, I give my earnest worship and idolatry towards the mother.
It's a dirty thing for a dwarf to do. Like I'm like more upset about that than I think anything else in this session, David.
What I'm about to do will be the most dwarf thing possible, though.
Okay. We'll find out next turn what your wish is before you drown yourself in one of the changing pools. All right. That's all of you. Now they're going to get to go. So I'm going to say that 2 of them turn around to stab Bagmulk, the Dark Lord, in the back.
Don't you know who he is?
3 of them actually will. And they're going to say, "I'm sorry, my lord," as they do it. And then the other 3 are going to kill Eston. But they're chaotic, so it's okay. They don't really believe in authority anyway. Now, the other thing is, too, is you all see them start to foam at the mouth and banging their weapons against, well, they don't have shields, but they would, but they're biting the edges of their weapons and stuff. They're all raging, which gives them immunity to morale checks and also an extra D4 of damage on the dice.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
No, you're not going to like it
that at all. Yeah.
You're not going to like it at all. All right, so Eston, on you. Ooh, that's going to be an 18 to hit. And you are going to take... I can't use that four-sided. I can't fucking read it. You're going to take 4 points of damage with the first attack.
Okay. That was very painful.
Yep. The next one looks like it's going to miss. It's going to hit AC 11.
That's a miss.
And oops, the last one's going to hit AC 21.
Ooh.
And is going to do 8 points of damage.
I am dead.
You're not dead. What is your con modifier?
+1. No, -1.
Oh.
No wonder I have so many few hit points.
That's not awesome for you. You will be dead in 4 rounds. 3 rounds. I got to play it the way I roll it.
I presume I'm unconscious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're
So
bleeding out there.
casting my Cure Wound spell is not going to happen.
Probably not.
No. Although
If only somebody had some mushroom goo for you.
If only my goddess would, see fit to just heal me.
Yeah.
But okay. All right.
That's a different game.
I stood at the feet of in the face of the enemy and struck a blow for justice. It's up to you now, Dark Lord Bagmulk, to destroy our common foe.
All right, John, I hit AC 9.
Miss.
I hit AC 8.
Miss.
Ooh, and I hit AC 17.
I will use Stone Face's benefit where I can block all damage from one source.
Ha!
Suck it.
That's awesome because you are going to take
Nice.
7 points of damage.
Sweet.
All right, they're all of the Mook's attacks. Klaxul, the Mind Flayer, is going to look at Bagmulk, the Dark Lord. He's going to bow and say, I apologize for this, my lord, but you must do what I say. And he's going to try and mind control you.
Oh,
Go and make a roll of 20-sided and add your charisma modifier and try to beat a 15.
I got a 19.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
Nice.
the second time this Mind
no one
Flayer's
can
been
stop the Dark Lord.
thwarted. All right.
Nice roll, good.
Matt, what are you doing? Or you drank your potion?
I drank my potion.
Right. Okay. It's now it's initiative.
Wait, I thought it was my turn.
No, you're
Are we?
making your obeisance this turn. Your wish will activate.
Oh. Wait, but everyone got around. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the bad guys
I'm
went.
confused.
And now it's a new round.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I rolled a 2 for my initiative.
I'm not
I'm
rolling.
too excited.
Okay, I'll roll it. 20-sided, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And add
Okay.
your dex modifier.
Wait, that one left the table. That's a 16. Yeah, that's a 16 flat.
I got a 2, Matt.
Okay. So,
Do we want to let David go? His head's gonna fly
he's
off his
gonna
shoulders.
pop.
if we
Yeah, you
don't
better
him
let him
go.
I think we should see what David's gonna do.
All right, David.
As a dwarf, I love stone, hard things, solid matter. Not this liquid, this flexible, this... Ugh. My mother, would you please evaporate all liquid within a mile radius except that which is within myself and my companions' bodies?
That's brutal, dude. Brutal. All right. I love it. Okay. So I'm going to kind of riff off of do you remember the old 3-0 spell where there was that one where you just suck all the vapor out or all the water out of people and shit? It was pretty awful. I'm just going to go ahead and say that let's just have it do 4d6 to all living creatures except for you guys. Does
Sure.
that seem fair?
That seems.
You want to roll
Sure.
it, Mike? Why don't you roll it?
Oh, you can go ahead. Actually, you roll it, David. Go ahead.
All right. But bear in mind, I don't want it to just affect. My wish is not to just affect them, but all of the water pools. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
All right.
You said within
First
a mile,
one is a
right?
5. Second one is a 5. Third one is a 5. I'm not making this up. I never roll this well in AV. Holy cow. Fourth one is a 3. You said
Okay, so what is that? 18 points of damage?
18.
15, yeah, 18.
All right. The 6 berserkers in their rage, foaming at their mouth, they basically all wither into husks and just keel over. And as they keel over, they burst into dust. You see the pool in front of Bagmulk, the Dark Lord, just disappear. The water that was sloshing through the iron gate disappears. The little leeches on the bottom are now just like withered, like they look like earthworms that have been out in the sun all for too long. David, I'm going to need you to make me a DC 18 wisdom check, though.
I'm going to fail it. But there's no water in the pools. That's why I thought of it. I get a 6.
Okay, you get a 6.
-1, I have a 5. Yeah.
Okay, so then after he does that, he basically walks out of that room into the other room and disappears from your sight. Now, unfortunately, Claxtool, he is not dead. He's very, very unhappy, but he is still kicking.
He's got cottonmouth, something fierce.
Seriously,
Very, very thirsty.
He's gonna have to eat all kinds of brains to get that back.
You look very moist, David.
So I would like to perhaps offer one up to him, but in the service of my Dark Lord Bagmulk. As there's a soft, it sounds like bare feet padding around behind Klaxon, and does invisibility end like as I attack? Like, do I get any kind of attack bonus?
Matt, hold on. I don't want to ruin your friskiness here, but if you look at the map, dude, you get basically a move and an action, and you can move about 30 feet on a move. If you have to move twice, that's your action. Unless you can figure out a way to the pool is no longer full of water, but it is 20 feet deep. So probably
I have amazingly, I have a climb speed. I can move near. So I think with my strength, which is prodigious right now, so +4 to my strength, I would like to jump across. I can get a running and like just cut the corner to make
it's a 20-foot jump. Are you that strong? You're gonna, I mean, go for it if you want. I'm
let's
here
see
for
here.
it.
10, 20, 30, 10, 20. I might be able to just like jump over the edge. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
All right. Now, before you do, I'm just going to tell you that is going to be a DC 15 strength check. And what is the potion that you drank? You can't keep me in the dark anymore.
Okay, I drank a potion of polymorph.
Okay.
And I am now a mighty jungle-dwelling gorilla.
Oh. Yeah, shit. You just do it. You just do it. That's fucking cool. Because even if you caught it at the edge, you would just be able to grab it with your big monkey paws.
I have a climb speed.
All right, go ahead. All right, so you can get over to him this round.
I do that. I have 2 attacks. It says rend. I don't know how to imply the rend here, but 2 attacks. I'm going to tear into him, becoming visible. This gruesome gorilla baring his fangs. Here we go. Oh, I think, okay, so one is a 21 and the other one is a 22.
Well, you hit and you hit. So what's your damage?
Okay. Each one of those is 2d6. So let me just roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is 9, 13, 16 points of damage.
Shit. He is not down.
As I soften him up for my Dark Lord's attack.
All right. Scary. Okay. That was him. And now Bagmulk, you get to go.
Okay, I swing my greatsword. I think I miss. I got a 10.
No bonuses.
No. Well, I got bonuses.
Okay.
That is with bonuses.
Gotcha. All right. Bagmulk, the Great Lord, misses. The Klaxul, the Brain Eater, looks at the monkey and says, "Defend me." And you should make a DC 15 mind control.
Uh-oh.
Womp, womp,
Womp, womp,
Here's my
womp,
check, by the way.
womp. Okay. Should I use his stats or mine?
Yeah, I think you use your mental stats, but I'm just kind of ruling it that way.
They're actually the same. Okay.
Okay. You have the same.
Here we go. I got this.
monkey.
I got this, Bagmulk. I got this. Okay, well, that's a natural one. So I almost got it.
Okay, so
Almost.
you are going to do what he says for 4 rounds. So he says,
Okay.
defend me.
This seems very reasonable.
Okay.
Do I go? But
No,
I
you don't go
sense-
again. You already went this round.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
David, you're standing at the edge of the pool wondering how you're going to drown yourself in it. Okay. Initiative.
Well, which side am I on now? Wait, do I
No,
roll
you're on.
am I going-
You are rebelling against your liege lord, and you have to
So
fight
I'm on-
for him.
Okay, so I'm on your side.
Yeah, you'll
Okay.
be on my initiative, Matt.
Okay,
Okay.
who's rolling?
Where should I go?
Well, Ted, you have like 2 more rounds of bleeding. 2 more rounds of bleeding.
Yeah.
I'll roll. I'll roll for our side.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 3. Yeah, it's just a 3. Well,
Ooh, this time I get to go.
Sorry, my Dark Lord.
All right. The Mind Flayer, overcome with hunger,
A
just mind
brain
blast.
eater.
Brain Eater, Mike.
Could just blast you guys both into oblivion with one of his powers, but he's going to try and eat Bagmulk's brain because why would he not?
It does look nice.
It does. He's hungry, dude. He has eaten nothing all day. So tentacle 1 is going to be a 9. That's going to miss.
Yep.
Tentacle 2 is going to be a 19
That's a
and
hit.
do 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Tentacle 3 is going to be an 8.
Miss.
And tentacle 4 is going to be a 16
It's a hit.
and do 2 points of damage.
Okay. Down to 5.
Okay. Now
Wow.
you have to try and get those. Like if he gets all 4 on you, John, he gets to eat your brain. Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of like a little fun mini game that we're playing here. Matt, what are you doing? Your boss is trying to eat your leader's head.
But that puts me in a very tricky position there, Mike.
It does.
I only told you to defend him, but no one's actually attacking him right now.
It's true.
This is true. Okay, I'm going to step in front. I'm going to step in between.
Oh, you know
And
what? He could probably
intimidate. What?
issue a mental command is like one of his actions, kind of like you got to drink a potion. And he tells you to be about your business and extinguish all the lights.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll run back over and I guess I just like grab the torch and put him out. Sure.
Yep.
Can't
Okay,
use
we just
water to
have
do it.
Yeah. I can't. That's right. I tried to spit on it, but nothing comes out.
Okay.
Man.
Nice. That was my round. Go ahead. David, you no longer are controlled. You can do whatever you want. But you no longer have a warhammer. You shamed your dwarven family by obliterating that relic.
Yeah, I did.
Suddenly it all hits him, the foolishness
have-
of his
Am I restrained by tentacles?
Nope. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm going to, if I don't know how like up in the face of Klaxwell I am, but if I can, I'd like to pull out that salve of healing and basically toss it to Clarn and tell him to heal.
Clarn is all the way over by the pools, dude.
Oh, all the
He's
way
in
over there.
two different rooms away.
All right,
Yeah,
never
he's
mind.
like all the way over here.
Okay. never mind.
Yeah. There's
Micah
not a lot you can do, John, except try to. The mind flayer, the brain eater looks like he's on his last legs.
Okay, I attack.
Okay.
I roll pretty high. Over 20, 24.
Okay, roll damage.
10 damage.
You crush his head before he eats your brain.
Sweet.
Yes.
You only had 2 hit points left.
Awesome.
So you just grab it like a grape and just squash it, and then the tentacles limply fall off your face.
Sweet.
Amazing.
All right.
I will rush over to Eston and apply this mushroom goo.
Roll a d4.
I'll rejoin them.
1 point.
You are at 1 hit point, Eston.
I leave. My leave.
He is a
You have the
merciful.
hands of a healer. Truly, you are the king. Aragorn has nothing on you.
You guys are in the dark, though. I should say that it's going to take a little bit of time to light something.
Mysterious hands that have put some kind of cream on me.
Can I light one of my torches?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
All right. So now you guys are standing in this room with the big pool. It's completely empty. You see that the leeches are dried up and on the bottom of the pool. There is a wrought iron grate 10 feet down of this 20-foot pit, and there is a hole with a tunnel at the very bottom.
Do we see, bearing in mind that water is gone from the surface, presumably as well, do we see any light penetrating that hole? Like coming through?
Great.
Nope.
All right. Okay. Well, I have a climb speed. I can just climb right down there.
How long is that polymorph lasting, Matt?
Potion of polymorph. Duration of 1 hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. You should go down the hole. Put that monkey in a hole.
Do it.
All right. Before we continue on, guys, let's just take a quick break. I'm going to run up and say goodnight to my kids.
Cool.
Okay, we will be right back.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, we are back. Bladder's empty, beer's full.
Okay. Silence descends on the chambers, guys. The water is gone. What do you do?
Monkey climbs down hole.
Okay. There is a tunnel that leads from that hole. It's only 5 by 5, so I think you can get in that, but you're going to have to squeeze.
Yeah, I can't get much bigger than I really am. So it should work.
All right. Sounds good. Is anyone else going with him?
Sure.
I feel okay. Go ahead, my lord.
Yeah. If it looks safe enough, I'll wave people down.
You guys go down there, and you can tell that just from the markings on the wall that are now bone dry, that this would have all been underwater before. There is no going up for this tunnel that would have brought it back into like air. But at the end of this vault that is about maybe like 40 by 30, you find 3 stone chests.
Nice.
Lovely.
You know what to do, monkey.
The room is plain otherwise.
Yeah, there's nothing else in here. I mean, just dead sea life. You know what I'm saying? Like kelp that's now like completely dehydrated, probably tasty at this point.
Okay.
Lying on the floor and that kind of stuff.
Okay, I go up to are all the chests identical or are they different from each other?
No, they're all identical.
Okay, I go up to the one in the middle
Mhm.
and I look at it. Does it seem like just something that you could just open, or does it seem like they have like a big lock on it or anything like that?
Locks. Nope. Just
Okay.
Being on an underwater vault was probably secure enough.
All right, I'm going to go around behind it, reach over the top with my monkey arms and pull it open like this. So I'm
Okay.
on the back side of it, pulling the lid towards me. So it's open so it can explode at my friends.
Okay.
I'm not down there.
Bagmolk, where are you standing in this whole process?
Pretty far back, I think.
Okay, good. As the monkey lifts it open, you see a somewhat desiccated but very hostile black pudding sloshed its way out of the chest, eager to taste monkey flesh and regain some of its water.
Oh, ugh, that's not good.
How's it going down in the hole, guys?
You came to.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's just Bagmo, my king
Yeah.
and I?
I didn't go down there. I only got 1 hit point. I don't feel good.
Where's your loyalty? Our king is in danger, and you're cowering up above, languishing in all these hit points. Whatever
Okay.
those are.
I will attack the pudding.
You're going to attack the pudding?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to give you a surprise round. The pudding was not, well, no, I can't do that. The pudding is not surprised. All right, let's roll initiative. I got a 3.
He was probably surprised to be dry.
Yeah, that he is definitely that.
I got a 4.
Oh, you win.
Hey.
I rolled a 12 to attack.
You roll 12, you do damage to it, or you hit it.
I have a magic weapon if it matters.
John.
Even with magic?
Even with magic. Also, I would like you to roll a 6-sided, please.
Okay. 4.
Oh, good deal. So you pull your weapon back, looking curiously at its in effect, and you notice that the metal is starting to bubble, and it looks like the metal will be etched with acid, although it seems to have done no lasting harm to your weapon.
Okay, cool. I will run away from the black pudding back up to where my companions are.
No problem. That pudding is slow. What about you there, Aveline, the big monkey?
How much space is there between the chest where I am now and the other 2 chests? How far apart are they?
Let's say 5 feet.
Oh, so they're really close.
Yeah.
Do we want to see what's in the other chest? I kind of want to see what's in one more chest. I think that I can. I'm going to try to keep things between us. The pudding seems slow. I'm going to run to one of those other chests and do the same thing. Kind of open it from behind.
Okay.
See if there's another pudding that comes out to eat this pudding.
No, there's not. Say you go to that one. You open it up and you find 200 gold pieces.
Okay.
And a hefty mother of pearl nautilus shell studded with amethyst.
Huh. Okay. I mean, I probably can't do anything else, right? I moved and I opened the thing, so that's probably it, right?
I would let you pick up I would let you pick up like the item, not the gather the coins.
Okay, I'll grab the item. And you said, is it like it's like a crown? You said, or
no,
just like a shell?
It's a tchotchke that you would put on your shelf. It's just a nautilus shell studded with amethyst and mother of pearl.
Okay, I'm going to grab that, and I'm just going to try to like position myself so that the chests are between me and the pudding.
Gotcha. All righty. I'm just going to say that's cool. And anyone else doing anything up top? You hear your Dark Lord shrieking.
Oh. like in a joyful way?
Not so much.
Yeah. David, what do you want to do?
I survive. I follow my my compatriots and whatever.
Oh shit! I forgot to ask again. I'm so bad at this. Who's carrying a light source for you and John, Matt?
I lit a torch. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we just climbed on down there, didn't we? Probably me. It would be unseemly for my my lord to have to carry his own torch.
Okay,
I could do it. I just can't swing my greatsword though.
Yeah.
And I just have claws and stuff. So, and I've just been opening things, so I can open things with one hand. So,
okay,
we'll do that. I've got a torch.
All right, good deal. All right. Anyone else do anything?
I was checking out. I wanted to check out the grating on the wall.
So you're down there too.
I'm in the pool, but I didn't go down the hole.
Okay, cool. You're in the pool, and you could tell that with a little bit of like effort, you could totally dismantle this grating, which you could see a lake bed beyond, like jellyfish just basically like desiccated and dried up on the sandy floor of the lake.
You've really messed up the local ecology, David.
A dwarf doesn't care about these things.
All right.
Is stone not more accessible? Can we not mine all
I'm gonna
the
say that pudding is
now?
going to slither towards you on its turn. Okay.
Towards who?
All right.
Towards Matt?
Towards me, right?
Yeah, towards Matt.
Yeah.
All right. Initiative.
I'll roll it because I'm in.
And I got another 2.
Yeah. The D12. Nice go. Here we go. Oh, I got a natural 1. Okay, that sucks.
Okay, so the black pudding's going to get to attack you this turn.
Oh, that's rude.
Let's see here. It's got mucho tentacles. What is your AC in monkey form?
Monkey AC is 12.
Hit. That's a hit. You're going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
That's going to be a hit. That's going to be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's going to be a hit, and that'll be 4 points of damage.
Okay. So what's that? 15 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. I still got some monkey left.
Monkeys are powerful. All right, that's my turn.
Gorilla good. Okay. I'm going to run to, well, shoot. My hands are kind of full anyway. I'm going to juke right, juke left, run around and run away from the thing and climb up the hole.
Okay.
Giving my king a boost if he needs it.
All right, no problem. You guys are back into the pit, which was full of water, but now it's just a pit.
Did you
The
get
black
any good
pudding
loot?
will take the black pudding will take rounds and rounds and rounds to follow you if it decides to.
Did you get any good loot, Matt?
Yeah, you see the monkey come back up with a torch and a fancy nautiloid tchotchke.
Hey, cool. I found a way out, and I'm working on that grating, Mike.
That is also very cool.
With some tools, Ted, I'll just say that you can get it down in a turn.
I figured
I mean,
I
'cause
don't
the-
have any tools, but I'm kind of hacking at it with my grappling hook.
Okay.
And the monkey can help on the next round anyway. So
Yeah, no problem. You guys, I'm just going to say you wrench it down on the next turn. You do hear, it had been dead silent. Like when you guys get to the grate and are you going back out through the grate? Is everyone going through the grate?
I think we should go through
Yeah.
the grate.
You should go through the
Yeah.
grate, yeah.
Okay. Also, John, I forgot to tell you, you did find something on Claxul's body. You find a really cool pendant in the shape of a conical spiraling shell about the length of a finger on a mithril chain.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Does it say definitely
I'm
not
getting-
cursed will not turn you into a brain eater?
I put it on.
Okay.
Yes.
You now can speak primordial.
Ah,
And
Ooh.
if there were water, you would be able to breathe it.
awesome.
Ah,
Mike,
And
I'm
what else
sensing a
might
little
happen, you'll
resentment
find
here,
out in
all right?
2D.
I'm sorry about the water.
What else happens, you'll find out in 2D10 days. So while you guys are kind of walking around the bottom of the lake bed on the outside of the temple, you notice that it's dead silent. No sound of river, no sound of waterfall. But as you make your way back to where the waterfall was, you start to see a trickle of water coming down again as the river begins to have caught up with the evil spell that the dwarf put on it.
oh yeah. Okay.
And hustling quickly, you make your way back to the jungle before the cascade begins again, filling the lake up once again.
The
that's
jungle of totally dried up, desiccated trees and dead parrots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just bodies everywhere, desiccated trees. Like you're gonna go back to the mushroom village, and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Mike, I'm sorry to ask. I'm really sorry to ask this question. Was the mushroom village within a mile of the dungeon?
Just because I don't want to give in to your worst tendencies, David, I'm going to say it was
No, I didn't say I wanted that.
1.3 miles away from.
That's not what I
But the-
wanted.
but
That
the-
was not my intention. But it did occur to me afterwards that I might have messed that up
Yeah.
pretty hard if it was.
It's a shame about the nursery school that had a field trip that day. That's really too bad.
Yeah, the mushroom scouts were doing a really good merit badge exercise right outside. It's really awful.
On the
a shame.
plus side, there's a lifetime supply of dried mangoes and pineapple. For Mike.
Great job, Mike. Great job. That was
You guys
killer.
did awesome.
Yeah, that
You
was
guys did
awesome,
great.
man.
Okay. All right. That's all I got for you tonight, man. You
All right,
guys,
all right.
you guys got almost all the treasure. That last chest, Matt, that was actually the moneymaker right there.
That was a good one. Oh,
It was. It had like a wand of acid arrow in it, and like you just happened to pick the wrong chest, like 1 out of 3.
it was a good chest. It was a cool chest. Dude, I like pudding.
Everyone, who doesn't like pudding?
Well,
Cool.
and like I'm curious, like, okay, is Bagmolk's wish, like when we get out into the world,
Yeah.
everybody's like Bagmolk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
John wins the game.
I won. All right. So are we all done there, Mike?
Yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got for you.
All right. Hope everyone enjoyed this
That's
little
amazing.
amuse-bouche into Shadowdark. Don't forget, you've been watching 3D6 down the line. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to throw us a couple extra bucks, you can join our Patreon for a couple of extra bennies. Hit up our Discord server, which is going on 24/7. And thanks as always to all of our patrons, our explorers, delvers, and especially our conquerors. I have the honor of reading them tonight. We have a couple of new ones. We have Doc Jones 73 and Snords. Thank you for joining us. And we have John Hooker, Kayla Ripley Wolf, Zachary Hall, Saps, Papa Bear, Zach Shiflett, Mercury 605, Ruben D. Caller, Dave Rosser Jr., Andrew, Dakota Nielsen, Cam, Stephen Quisenberry, Brad Naden, the Logan family, Kabrowskis, Chad Cartier, Magic Meat Machine, Tom Leary, Phil, Jeff Tokach, G Tokyo Time, Nick, Terry Barney, Eric Lawson, Mando NZ, Faisal, Ted Gast, James Doig, Nefarious Gamer, Grunt, Andrew Schroker, MM, Michael Schilling, Stefano Di Maiolo, Ash Gabrielle, the Hex Brawler Twins, Summon Toast, Adam the DM, Scott Earsley, Mech Jack, Kickmaniac, Dire Grew, Tom Eric Garrettson, and not Matt but not least the Matts, Matt Mason, Matt Gardner, Matt Koenig, and Matt Young. Thank you as always for your continued support. We really do appreciate it. Hope everyone enjoyed this little side, John, everyone. And Matt wants to say something. Go for it, Matt.
I do. Everyone, we're having our next 3D6 Down the Hatch get-together. It's coming up on November 8th, which is not long. We have some people who have already RSVP'd. If you're interested, if you're going to be in New York City on November 8th, join our Discord, poke around, you'll find the invite. Just let us know you're going to come. It's all free. It's a good time. Ted and I are going to be there. We just like to hang out with you guys, meet, talk, have a great time. We had one before the summer. This is our fall one. It's going to be awesome. We hope you can make it.
Yeah, so join us if you can. And to be clear, that is in 2024, in case you're watching these videos years later.
Good one, John. Good one.
All right, everybody, have a great night, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
See you. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.